The Weight of Secrets and the Flight to Redemption, an exploration of Catherine Cookson's The Moth. Catherine Cookson, the immensely successful and prolific authoress of British historical fiction, carved a niche for herself by exploring the harsh realities of working-class life in the northeast of England. While her stories often featured themes of poverty, hardship, and social injustice, they were ultimately tales of resilience, love, and the enduring power of the human spirit. Among her vast and beloved literary works, The Moth, published in 1982, stands out as a particularly poignant and complex exploration of these themes. Set against the backdrop of late 19th century County Durham, the novel delves into the life of Agnes Thornton, a young woman burdened by a dark family secret, navigating the treacherous waters of class prejudice and societal expectations in her search for acceptance and love. The Moth opens with Agnes, a spirited and intelligent girl, growing up in the shadow of her mother's unhappiness and the lingering mysteries surrounding her family's past. Her mother, Elizabeth, is a woman consumed by a deep-seated sorrow and a palpable fear of societal judgment. This fear stems from the stigma surrounding Agnes's illegitimate birth, a secret carefully guarded within the confines of their humble cottage. Agnes, despite being shielded from the truth, senses the unease and the constant pressure that weighs on her mother. She yearns to understand the reasons behind Elizabeth's melancholic disposition and to unravel the secrets that seem to define their lives. The arrival of Robert Bradley, a young and ambitious coal mine owner, disrupts the carefully constructed equilibrium of Agnes's life. Robert, captivated by Agnes's beauty, intelligence, and independent spirit, begins to court her. His interest, however, ignites a conflict within Agnes. On the one hand, she is drawn to Robert's charm and the promise of a better life, a life free from the constraints of poverty and social ostracism. On the other hand, she fears that her past, once revealed, will shatter her chances of happiness and alienate her from the man she is beginning to love. As Agnes navigates the complexities of her blossoming romance, the narrative delves deeper into her family history, gradually revealing the events that led to Elizabeth's unmarried pregnancy and the enduring shame that has haunted her ever since. The story unfolds like layers of an onion, peeling back the decades to expose the truth about Agnes's father, a man of considerable social standing whose secret affair with Elizabeth resulted in Agnes's birth. The societal norms of the time, with their rigid adherence to class distinctions and codes of morality, condemned Elizabeth to a life of shame and hardship, while the man responsible for her plight remained protected by his wealth and privilege. The revelation of Agnes's parentage is further complicated by the actions of her grandmother, Martha, a shrewd and ambitious woman who played a key role in shaping the course of Elizabeth's life. Martha, desperate to secure a better future for her daughter, manipulated circumstances and ultimately contributed to the tragic events that followed. Her actions, born out of a misguided sense of protection, highlight the complexities of maternal love and the devastating consequences that can arise from well-intentioned but ultimately flawed decisions. As Agnes learns about her true parentage, she grapples with feelings of anger, betrayal, and a profound sense of injustice. She feels burdened by the weight of her family's secrets and the realization that her life has been shaped by the lies and deceptions of those closest to her. This newfound knowledge forces her to confront the hypocrisy and prejudice that permeate society, particularly its unforgiving treatment of women who deviate from social norms. The central conflict in The Moth revolves around Agnes's decision on whether to reveal her true identity to Robert. She fears that the revelation will destroy their nascent relationship and expose her to the scorn of his family and social circle. This fear is fueled by the deeply ingrained societal prejudices of the time. Cookson masterfully portrays the suffocating constraints placed upon women, particularly those from humble backgrounds, in a society that valued reputation and social standing above all else. The other force at play in Agnes's life is the undeniable pull she feels towards Robert. Unlike many of his peers, he is depicted as a man of progressive ideals and genuine compassion. His love for Agnes transcends the superficialities of class and social convention. He sees beyond her humble origins and appreciates her intelligence, wit, and unwavering spirit. Robert's character represents a glimmer of hope, a testament to the possibility of genuine connection and love that can bridge divides in a fractured society. The climax of the novel arrives when Agnes finally reveals her truth to Robert. Her confession is a culmination of years of buried emotions, suppressed fears, and a burning desire for honesty and acceptance. The revelation is met with initial shock and disbelief from Robert's family, who are horrified by the prospect of a union that would taint their social standing. However, Robert, true to his character, stands by Agnes, defying his family's objections and reaffirming his love for her. Ultimately, The Moth is a story of redemption and the triumph of love over adversity. Agnes, through her courage and unwavering spirit, transcends the limitations imposed upon her by society and forges her own path. She learns to shed the weight of her family's secrets and embraces her true identity, finding solace in the love and acceptance offered by Robert. The novel concludes with Agnes and Robert embarking on a new life together, a life built on honesty, trust, and a shared commitment to challenging the prejudices and inequalities that plagued their society. Several aspects contribute to the enduring appeal of The Moth. Cookson's richly detailed portrayal of life in the northeast of England during the late 19th century brings this era to life with vivid descriptions of the landscapes, the communities, and the social conditions that shaped the lives of her characters. Her characters are complex and multidimensional, struggling with internal conflicts and external pressures that resonate with readers regardless of their own backgrounds. The exploration of themes such as class prejudice, social injustice, and the enduring power of love and forgiveness continues to be relevant and thought-provoking in contemporary society. Furthermore, The Moth is a masterclass in storytelling. Cookson expertly weaves together the various narrative threads, slowly building suspense and drawing the reader deeper into the lives of her characters. The pacing is deliberate, allowing for a gradual unfolding of the plot and a deeper exploration of the emotional landscape of the story. The dialogue is authentic and engaging, capturing the nuances of regional dialect and the complexities of human interaction. While some critics might argue that Cookson's novels are formulaic or sentimental, it is undeniable that she possessed a unique ability to connect with her readers on a deeply emotional level. The Moth, like many of her other works, offers a powerful and ultimately uplifting message about the resilience of the human spirit, the importance of forgiveness, and the transformative power of love. It reminds us that even in the face of adversity, it is possible to find hope, redemption, and a path towards a brighter future. And just as the moth, often associated with darkness and obscurity, can emerge as a creature of beauty and grace, Agnes, burdened by her past, finds her own wings and soars towards a life of happiness and fulfillment, a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit.